I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? I'll just breathe in. Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? I'll just breathe in. Flashing red lights, driving at night, windowless ride, feeling alive. Nothing in sight, forever in flight. Follow those lines, we'll make it this time. Blurry street lights, work as a guide to memories that we're making tonight. Oh yeah, we'll make it tonight. Yeah. I'll do anything that I feel like I wanna do. I'm living life like I got nothing left to prove. No end in sight, just always staying on the move. I'll go all night if that's just what I gotta do. Life's too short to care about what you can't afford. Memories are in what you explore, so just don't be ignored. Go ask for more, go ask for more. Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? I'll just breathe in. Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? I'll just breathe in. I'm in a race that everybody's chasing fast. They wanna be that someone on the screen at last. They ain't looking inside for their needs in life. They wanna be liked by everybody in sight. But trust me, being free ain't spotlights. No, it's long nights and it's long fights with yourself all the time to get your mind right. But if you put in the work, you can find the light, alright. I'll do anything that I feel like I wanna do. I'm living life like I got nothing left to prove. No end in sight, just always staying on the move. I'll go all night if that's just what I gotta do. Life's too short to care about what you can't afford. Memories are in what you explore, so just don't be ignored. Go ask for more, go ask for more. Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? I'll just breathe in. Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? I'll just breathe in.
What's up, people? Talk Radio, Tacoma and Beyond audience. This first week, just kind of just a review of the week of episodes. Um, it's been kind of boring, most likely for all you guys. But I encourage you all to stick around and stick with me. I'm going to be working on things, making this show better. You know, just trying my best to be better at these YouTube shows, or this YouTube show, not multiples, but just this one. Um, I'm very new at this editing and creating thing. Okay, I'm not perfect. I'm working on it though. I'm not gonna quit. I'm gonna keep trying, even if I don't get views, even if people don't like me. I'll just keep trying and trying and trying. Because I have I have dreams to make this show popular and build an audience, and as well as like future like video content, whether it's talk shows like this or actual shows with a cast and script and all that stuff. Because it's just a dream of mine to always be in the video creating realm. That's why the 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 brand I'm going on is CrowRules Entertainment. Uh, that's where all my stuff is. CrowRules Entertainment. It's gonna be like, say, Sony Pictures and stuff like that, and Disney and stuff like that. It'd be CrowRules Entertainment. um, but first week's been pretty slow and boring. I know. I apologize for that, but it will get better. I promise. Over the weeks and the months and the years, it'll get better, 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 better. Right now, it's just trying to get the flow going and trying to get, uh, yeah, a template going of what to talk about each episode, how long to talk about certain things, and all that stuff. So, but like I say, it's going to be, a growing experience, and you guys are coming in from the ground level. And once I start growing and I'm getting up there, y'all can say I knew him when he first started and it sucked. Now look at him. Because, yeah, right now I suck. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat the shit. I know. I suck right now. And, like, sometimes I be posting the advertise for the show, and people be like, oh, that was AI generated. I'm like, yes, the text was AI generated. Big freaking deal. I don't get this whole AI hate thing. I don't know. I mean, the wife and kid talk about it, like something about AI takes clean, drinkable water off the earth or something. I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know. It's weird. Um, but the actual episodes where I talk, it's not AI. You can see I'm a real freaking person. Okay, I'm real. I'm awkward. I'm weird. I'm strange. I'm not that great at this yet, but time's coming when I'm gonna be better. Um, maybe I'll become the voice of Tacoma, Washington. My where I live. That's one thing I'm kind of, I hope for, that I get a local audience and I become kind of the voice of Tacoma and be known around the city as the voice of Tacoma. They see me on the street, they be like, "Oh, what's up, John?" Because yes, Jonathan Riley here. Okay, just trying to make this show a success and trying to build on it. So coming next week, small improvements, and then the following week, small improvements, just continuously small improvements, just not giving up, trying to make something real and something good and something fun for all you guys to watch, um, and stand when the premiere comes. Every premiere, do the live chat and watch the show. Make it a nightly thing. um, I'll be on the live stream or on the premiere as well, live chatting, watching with you, because these are pre-recorded. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. um, so some things might be kind of seeming out of date because pre-recorded. You know, this past week though, nothing's been really out of date. It's been me just introducing myself and telling you my dreams and goals of this show and CrowRules Entertainment, everything like that. It's just been kind of a get to know Jonathan thing. I did one day of walking around, and it was very uh, stressful and anxiousness for me. So I don't know how much I'll do talking and walking around Tacoma. I will once in a while, once in a great while, I'll have like some kind of special episode where I just walk around a certain area. But most of it's going to be like this, sitting and talking to y'all, whether it's from my deck, in the backyard, from my garage, from the bedroom, it'll be just talking, okay? Um, Discussing any local news stuff going on, world news stuff going on, mental health and caregiving. We're talking about those subjects. Mental health, it's a big thing in this world. Caregiving, a lot of caregivers out there that don't get support, don't get like you know the recognition they should get. So that's what this show is going to be about. And then talking about sports, like local sports, the minor league baseball, Tacoma Rainiers, Major League Baseball, Seattle Mariners, you know, Seattle Seahawks, the Seattle Kraken, all the Seattle Major League teams, and then down here with Tacoma Rainiers. Uh, if there's events going on in the area, Pacific Northwest, whatever, I will talk about it on here too. Just trying to make something good, make something people will watch and enjoy. This first week, I know, sucked. It was horrible, I'm sure, but it's a start, and I'll get better. Stay tuned for future episodes, future weeks, and see how much I improve. And you can be like, I knew him when he was sucking. Now look at him, he's like a pro and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, but I am gonna work on things, making things better, improving this show for you guys, uh, reacting to people's comments and such, or like if anybody has questions, I can like do like, oh, so and so asked this, so here's the answer, blah blah blah. um, but yeah, the talking and walking kind of special episodes. I'm not gonna do it all the time because it just gets my mental health just bloom out there, and I feel anxious and just stressed and just worried and just yeah, I get a little bit worried about it. Um, but even here at home, it's stressful at times trying to get these things recorded and try to find time out of my day of helping everybody to do this. Which comes into the caregiving thing, taking care of others while trying to find time to create my dreams and build my dreams and achieve my dreams. So it's rough, but I'm trying. I'm trying, and I will continuously try. I'm not giving up. Uh, Quitters never win, and winners never quit. Or winners never quit, and quitters never win. However you want to say it. um, but this week in review here, Friday week in review. It's gonna be short. I just wanted to get on and be like, first week sucked. Ranking of 1 to 10, probably a 1. But it will get better. And future weeks in review, I will, discuss things I talked about during the week, newsworthy, sports worthy, mental health and caregiving. Try to give you guys resources for mental health, resources for caregiving, just to, support you guys. Um, and I hope I can gain some support from everybody, I'm going to support fellow caregivers and people with mental health issues. I hope to get some support from you guys, like watching, super chat, super sticker, you know, maybe buy some of my merchandise. You can also donate, just plain donations on the merch site. You can buy the merch or you can donate. Either way, that supports me going forward to improve and get better. Um, And like I say, I'm going to show support by giving resources, like talking about different resources for caregivers and mental health issues, how to help people, how to make people, figure out ways to deal with things they deal with, whether it's mental health or caregiving or whatever, because depression, that's a big thing in the world. I deal with depression. Anxiety, that's a big thing. I deal with anxiety. And then caregiving, you just, you know, taking care of everybody, being that daily grind for people, cooking, cleaning, helping with bathing, all these different struggles that caregivers deal with, and they don't get the respect or the recognition I feel they need to get. Um, no, I'm not trying to be mean and say anything bad there. It's just as a caregiver myself, I don't feel as recognized as I should feel, or I should get more recognized than I do, and people being happy with what I do and showing support to me instead of like yelling at me or getting mad at me when I suggest something. It's horrible. It makes you feel like crap. That's where depression comes into play. Caregiving can cause depression. Okay. Um, so I will close out this week, the 13th through the 17th. Yes, Monday the 13th to Friday the 17th. I believe. Today is the 17th. I get lost in my days sometimes. But yes, this week's been all about me, kind of introducing myself, speaking about how growing up and where I'm at now and what's going on in my life and what I deal with and, my struggles. I have a lot of struggles. Just making this show is a struggle. Researching for like news stories to talk about and different things, it's a struggle for me. Um, but background car noise, struggle for me. But I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna get better. I'm telling you, man. You just gotta stick with me, and because sometimes you can see I have a sense of humor. I have a weird little vibe to myself. Okay, I'm a weird fellow, but I'm fun. I'm funny sometimes, and I'm cool, and I'm nice, and the language can be strong sometimes because I will curse once in a while, but hey, it happens. Uh, so from me to you, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in this week. If you did, uh, stay tuned for next week. Hopefully, better content coming out, better stuff. Some, yeah, more scheduled stuff, more like segmented stuff where I talk about certain things and stuff like that and be segmented. Um, I will work on it. And the editing is going to be very minimal. I'm not going to edit out the uhs and the spacing out for a second and the, you know, stuff like that. I'm not going to uh, edit myself like that. I'm going to be real and unfiltered and just raw. So what you get from these videos is what you see. The editing is going to be very limited, okay? Unless there's like background people talking and they start talking about things I don't want on my show. Then that would be edited out or whatever. But mostly it's going to be not edited much. I just want y'all to see me for who I am and, get full the full vision of this. So come back next week for more talking and more talk radio, Tacoma and Beyond. Uh, check out my merch. Feel free to super sticker, super chat. Feel free to donate. All those things. It helps me grow. It helps me become better. It shows recognition for what I do. It shows that people do care that I'm a caregiver, or people do care that I have mental health issues. And people do care that this show is going to be growing and getting better, 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 better. And, I hope to get that, some support, get audience members, hopefully get some good audiences watching my shows, and growing my YouTube channel, just trying to build something here. Something real, something good, something strong, something that goes into the future for you all. So, until next week, peace out. Much love from Jonathan Riley. My house to your house or wherever you're watching. Much love. Have a good time. Take care during the weekend and wait till the summer weather comes. That's going to be nice days to get out here and just be talking. Today's a little bit overclouded, colder than it should be. It should be warming up. Dang it! It's mid-April. Come on, where's the freaking 60, 70-degree weather? I don't want cold. I want heat, warmth. So, peace out to y'all until next week. Next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Weekly. Every weeknight, 7 p.m. on my YouTube channel. So share it with your friends, like my videos, subscribe to my channel if you have not done so, and all that stuff. That's also showing support, so it's appreciated. So until next time, see you when I see you.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. They don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up, cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.